I am your warrior. I am your justice.
At his first official re-election rally in early 2023, Donald Trump vowed retribution.
For those who have been wronged and betrayed, of which there are many people out there that have been wronged and betrayed, I am your retribution. We will take care of it.
2 weeks ago, in a town hall with Fox News, payback was no longer a part of his agenda.
I'm not going to have time for retribution. We're going to make this country so successful again. I'm not going to have time for retribution. And remember this, our ultimate retribution is success. Well, I want to thank everybody.
Following his victory over Nikki Haley in the New Hampshire primary, he changed his mind again.
I don't get too angry, I get even.
He said his opposite number could be investigated without specifying for what.
She would be under investigation by those people in 15 minutes, and I could tell you 5 reasons why already.
Make no mistake, the one word that will pervade this year's U.S. presidential election is electability.
I find in life you can't let people get away with bullshit, okay? You can't. You just can't do that. And when I watched her in the fancy dress that probably wasn't so fancy come up, I said, what's she doing? We won.
More than 60% of all voters would prefer a candidate other than Mr. Trump or President Joe Biden.
The man can't put 2 sentences together. He can't find the stairs off a stage.
Trump says Biden is unelectable because of his manifest infirmities, while in contrast, Democrats believe a Trump nomination is their ticket to a second term.
The alternative to democracy is dictatorship.
The Biden strategy for re-election?
I don't respect these MAGA Republicans.
The MAGA Republicans are a different breed of cat. Because this MAGA crowd is really the most extreme political organization that's existed in American history.
The evidence so far gives Democrats the better side of the electability argument.
We won in 2016. We also won in 2020.
In fact, it was independent voters and suburban women who gave Mr. Trump's slim margin of defeat in 2020.
Now, you've all heard the chatter among the political class. They're falling all over themselves, saying this race is over. This race is far from over. There are dozens of states left to go.
None of this is meant to diminish the importance of Mr. Trump's victories in Iowa and New Hampshire. He gained strong Republican voter support and an impressive roster of GOP party endorsements, including Tim Scott, who you may remember was appointed to the Senate by Nikki Haley.
You must really hate her. Uh-oh.
I just love you.
No, that's why he's a great politician.
But it is also legitimate to raise matters that will be relevant to 2024's result. First, the disposition Mr. Trump presents to undecided voters. And second, the question of what exactly a second Trump presidency would stand for. Ultimately, Mr. Trump needs to man up, debate Nikki Haley. If he thinks she's a loser, stand on a stage and prove it.
He has said he wants to raise the retirement age, the Social Security age, to 70. He proposed when he was president he wanted to raise the gas tax up 25 cents. Those are things he needs to answer for. Oh, that's right, he won't get on a debate stage.
Aside from domestic policy issues, there's the much-touted division between what Mr. Trump calls globalists and America Firsters. To explain that, Mr. Trump handed the mic to supporter Vivek Ramaswamy.
If you want America last, you can go to Joe Biden. You got another candidate still apparently in the Republican primary. Cut your Social Security to fork over more money to Ukraine so some kleptocrat can buy a bigger house. Go to Nikki Haley.
Is this Mr. Trump's way of saying he intends to defund Ukraine? And would his solution to ending that war include ceding Crimea and eastern Ukraine to Russia? Mr. Trump says most of the world's troubles would not have happened on his watch. That's not an answer to the current problems, and Nikki Haley tried one.
This unholy alliance between Russia, Ukraine, and China is real. There is a reason the Taiwanese want us to support the Ukrainians. It's because they know that China is coming after them next. There is a reason Ukrainians want us to support Israelis, because they know that if Iran wins, Russia wins.
Right now, Mr. Trump is giving independents and unpersuaded Republicans 10 months to let their opposition to him harden. If he won't debate Nikki Haley, what else is he hiding?